What's going on? I'm Gregory Buttram. I'm glad you was able to come and check this video out today. I'm going to show you how to get MCA sales daily, okay? For anybody that knows me knows that I'm all about helping people and really giving you exactly what works for real. Like I don't leave anything out because like I say, it's enough money for all of us. So I'm going to share with y'all another strategy that you can use that will get you MCA sales daily if you do it. Well, first, let me explain something, because if you're not in MCA yet, watch this video. If you're in MCA and you're not getting any sales, you definitely need to watch this video. But what I'm seeing in the marketplace right now, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm seeing pretty much. I'm seeing a lot of struggling MCA members. I'm seeing a lot of people that's just struggling in anything that they're doing. And what's happening from what I'm seeing is that people are not being told the truth about what it takes to make it in MCA, what it takes to make it in any business. Okay, it's going to take some work on your part, but not a lot of work. You know, I won't say not a lot, but it's not hard to do these things. And some of you may, your sponsors may have left you, or you just got in it and you didn't even have a sponsor, but you got in it with the mindset to make money, but you didn't make any money, and it turned into a bill. And I see this all the time. I get people contacting me all the time about these type of things, and I understand it, and I feel for it, because I feel for anybody that's struggling like that, because I did struggle like that before. But the thing is that if you're not being told the truth of what it takes to make it, then you're gonna think that all you got to do is go just pop a link somewhere and put a link over here and go post in Facebook groups or something like that, and then people are gonna be signing up. And that's just not ever gonna be the case. It's just not ever gonna be the case. Okay, you really want in your business to help the people that you bring along. That is the main thing that you're supposed to do. That's the main void that I'm seeing right now, is that people are bringing people onto their team, but they're not teaching them how to do what they do. And the whole point is, like, I make enough money. I really don't care about giving you what I do, because it's gonna help you make money. Period. And it's an ocean worth of abundance. Okay, so so I just want to make that clear. But don't think in I need to get a sale. Think in I'm trying to run a business. Okay. The only thing, and here's another thing that I see a lot as well, is that, let me erase this real fast. I see people that's not in MCA. A lot of times a lot of people contact me every single day, right? Every single day I get contacted by people, right? People find out MCA is $39.90, and then they say, well, I got to pay to start a business. Well, last time I checked, when you start a brick and mortar business, it costs way more than $39.90, okay? You got to buy the building or rent the building. You got to rent the equipment. You got to do all of this before, you got to get your product. You got to do all of this before you can ever market anything, okay? Before you can ever do anything. So, you probably out of a whole lot of money before you ever start going and marketing your business, okay? So, I always tell anybody this: nothing is free, okay? And if you think you're going to run this business or any other business for free, or without having to go in your pockets to do anything, then that's going to be the reason why you stay struggling in MCA. You have to go in your pockets. And some of you have. I'm not saying that you have. Some of you have, but not knowing what you're doing and doing it the wrong way. What's happening is that, yeah, you're going in your pockets. You paid $39, now you're paying $19 a month, and then you probably went and got a capture page and don't know how to use it, and you probably went and did a Facebook ad and didn't know what you was doing, and then you probably all these things. Yeah, you're spending money, but you don't know why you're spending it, and that's the issue. Okay, so that's gonna always be a problem. The only thing that you need to ever worry about in business, in every business, the only thing you ever need to worry about is this right here. This is the only thing that matters. It don't matter how much you spend. Okay? When I was just running my eBay business alone, I'm just gonna go off of that one, okay? I spent about $4,000 to $5,000 a month just on product. Just on product. You understand what I'm saying? But it wasn't a bill to me because I was making so much more money than that. So it didn't matter. Now, if I was spending $5,000 on products that wasn't selling, then now we got a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So the only thing that any business ever worries about is return on investment, and that's the only thing you need to be worried about in MCA is return on investment. If you worry about anything else, like I'm paying. At the end of the day, you're paying $19 a month for something, but you're still getting roadside assistance. You're still getting dental and vision. You're still getting something in return. Okay, so that's not even you're not going to make it in business with that mindset of looking at it as a bill. Okay, you want to worry about return on investment. So therefore, in order for you got to look at it like this. And I always try to make this as simple as possible. Well, I'm gonna write this up here again because it just makes sense. Okay, you pay $19.95 a month, right? Which is roughly $20 a month, and 12 months in a year. So that's $240 a year. That's all you paying. It's $240 a year. So now, how you gonna make this business profitable for you? You okay? How you gonna make this business profitable for you? All right. Well, we back to MCA pays you $80 per sale, and if you get 3 sales in a whole year, your service is free. So we back to if you get 1 sale every 4 months, your service is free. So all right, so that shouldn't be hard, right? Even in the even if you don't know what you're doing, getting 3 sales in a whole year shouldn't be hard, right? So now we also got the fact that you're gonna have to spend some money to market. You got to spend money to market. All this free marketing stuff that everybody talking about, I'm telling you, I'm not saying that it can't work, but what I am saying is that it takes a lot longer. Okay, I mean, because most of you are trying to do it now. You're trying to get results now. And if you want to do it free, everything you can do it free, but it might work, it might not work. It just don't matter, right? So if you get flyers, you get 5,000 flyers, that's gonna cost you about $125, right? If you do, it doesn't matter what you do, you have to spend something. You have to spend some money, okay? So, but when you're thinking about only return on investment, then that's not that bad, okay? So this is what you want to do. All right. I'm gonna give you a strategy that you know what? Did I leave my phone? I think I did. I might have to come right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, so all right, so this is another thing you want to do. These are the things. This is how you're gonna make it in this business. Okay. If people doing this, you want to do that. You don't want to do what everybody else is doing because It's not that it's oversaturated or anything like that. I ain't saying oversaturation. I'm not even talking about that. You always want to think outside the box when it comes to business. You don't want to be thinking like everybody else, okay? So if you doing, I mean, it's nothing wrong with doing flyers. It's nothing wrong with doing drop cards. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. They all work, but I believe in working smarter and not harder. So let's talk about it, okay? All right, so for instance, I'm pretty sure you heard this before because I've already talked to you about this. You know, if you follow my channel or whatever, or if you ever seen any of my work. All right, so we already have. Well, we was talking about the EDDM, right? Now, when you first get in this game, you have no following, right? Since you don't have any following, and when people on YouTube or wherever they at, they looking for somebody to follow, right? So why when you're trying to get your celebrity up is what I call it. You're gonna have to also be making money. So when you want people to, you know, sign up with you and work with you, why would you waste your time with something like SEO? Okay, search engine optimization. You're not ever going to get ranked for those keywords because there's too many people out there with those keywords, right? So why not go to what I call a traffic agency? Okay, that's what they call it. It's called a traffic agency. A traffic agency, they have exactly what you're looking for. Exactly what you're looking for. And all you got to do is pay them to get the people. Now, so let's say you want a list of 400 people who are looking for home-based business opportunities, right? Now, you want 400 people that's looking for a home-based business. That's gonna cost you probably about roughly $99, right? Take money to make money. We back to the ROI, right? One sale get you $80, you're $19 short of being, breaking even. All right. So you want a list of 400 people that's been looking for a home-based business in the last 30 days. They'll do this for $99. Okay. Name of this company, infousa.com. Okay, that's the name of this company. You can find anything you want, any single thing. The people that just bought Colgate toothpaste in the last 30 days, they have a list for it. It's ridiculous. Okay, and I have a lot of these companies that I deal with. It's not only one. I have a whole lot of these companies that I deal with, and they're called traffic agencies. So you take yourself and instead of doing this, you're doing that. All right. So instead of trying to get ranked for a certain keyword, you just spend $99 and you pay for these 400 people. And then you could do something like myself did. Let me see if I can. Um, uh, let's see. Let me see if I can find it. I'm always doing stuff like right on the spot. All right, so you know what? I know what it is. So this is what I did. Let me see if I can. I gotta turn the screen down because I know that's the issue. Okay, so I made a postcard like this. Now you ain't gonna be able to read the words because I put a lot on here, but this postcard was a work from home opportunity postcard, right? Right, and it's called the Fast Implementation Bootcamp. And what it does, you know, I'm talking about what it takes to work from home. This ad copy is what it's called, right? I got a list up from them for people that's looking for home-based business in the last 30 days. Mailed it to those people, right? Now the website on here got to be a lot different, and it don't be a website, because what you want to do when you're doing the work from home, right? You can't send, you don't want to send nobody that's trying to work from home to a straight website, because once they go to your website, if they leave, then they're gone. That's it, right? You don't want to do that. So this is what you want to do when you use the traffic agency for that type of reason. You want the domain name to be sent to a capture page, okay? A capture page with a very good headline, okay? You don't just send them to nothing that says way to work from home. No, you don't want to do that. You actually want the postcard to be congruent with the capture page, so it can make them think about what they just got in the mail. So when they go to it, capture page is just reiterating what they just read. And they got to have all those words, but the main headline, okay? And you want it to be a very intriguing headline, right? Now, once they put their name and their email in here, they become a lead. Now, everybody not gonna buy right there and there. I was waiting to get that doggone piece of hair on my face. Everybody not gonna buy right then and there, and you don't worry about that. So you put their name and email in there. Next thing you want to do is you want to send them to a sales page. Now, it's up to you how you want to do this. It's all up to you how you want to do this, because you can do it yourself if you're comfortable on the camera. If you're not comfortable on the camera, you can edit a video that explains it more. You know those things are that's something that has to be worked on. Okay, I mean I can show you how to do that, but you want to have a sales page that explains what this is, right? From there, they're either gonna sign up or they're not gonna sign up, and you can send them to a thank you page. You know, you can send them to a thank you. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. That's wrong. No, thank you page don't go right there. Thank you page is in between here. Okay, when you send them to a sales page, if they don't buy there, then because their name and email has went into what I would call a follow-up series. Now you can use Aweber, you can use GetResponse. It don't matter which one you use, but you don't want to use that like everybody else uses it. I'm gonna do another training to show you how to use your follow-up, because if you just sitting up there just beating up the list and I'm sure that you get emails from a lot of marketers. If you in internet marketing, you can probably put your name and email on a whole lot of stuff, and then they just sending you stuff 3 hours every 2 hours, and you just at this point you don't even answer it no more. So you don't want to do that. You only want to send them things that is going to help them. See, that's the difference in being a real internet marketer and being a nag, okay? Because it's like you begging people to sign up with you. I don't care about that, because if I can't help you, I don't want to do it. So like, you got to look at this as a business, and everybody you bring into your business, you able to help. So when anytime you send something in their email, it's got to be some of real value. I ain't talking about just value like a motivational email. No, it's got to be something that's going to help them build their business. Okay, people appreciate that, right? If you don't do that, like, because you got to look at this the same way you want to be treated. You know, they say like treat people like you want to be treated, but that's not being taught out here. It's like in the internet marketing thing, in the internet marketing genre, it's like people they get in a business based off of how they want to feel. But then when they trying to get somebody to join them, They're trying to sucker them into joining, opposed to really helping. What that's going to do in the long run is it's going to hurt you, because people are going to look at you and say, "Oh, you're not real. This person ain't real." You know, they got my money and then they left me. Okay, and once you get that name, that's your name. All right, you know, it's like a thief. When a person is known to break in people's houses, or you let them in your house, all of a sudden your house is broken into. Now that person got that name stamp, they don't get it off. It's a wrap. They're not coming back in the house. They done, because you know if you let them in, they see a flat screen, it's gonna be missing one day. Okay, the same way your name gonna be if you treat people like that, and you don't want to treat people like that. All right, this is not ethical. Okay, so same thing. So in this follow-up series, you want to really be sending them something that they can really use. Okay, that sales page has to be powerful, but if it's powerful, you'll know. If it's not, you'll know. Okay, because if it's powerful, what's gonna happen is when you send out 400 postcards to people directly that are just looking for home-based businesses, then you're gonna get a high retention rate. You're gonna get a high return off of this. Okay, so let's just say, and I know for a fact that $99 list, and then it's gonna cost about it's not gonna cost that much. So it's gonna be about, I can't tell you that. I don't want to say it because it's not, because I don't know the numbers by heart with that number, but I know it's gonna be, it depends. But it's gonna be somewhere around a couple hundred, right? It's not gonna be a lot. But let's just say 250. I'm gonna throw 250 out there, and we're gonna make it three. I know that's too high, it's not. But let's just say it's $349 to mail this out. And this is that means that when I say $349, okay, even though that's not the number, it's probably gonna be a lot lower. But when I say $349, that means that is them printing the 400 postcards, them putting the 400 cards in the envelope, and putting the names of each person on the list on each envelope and mailing them out. That's all of that, right? So let's just say that number is $349, okay? Let's just say that number is $349. So your whole thing is, okay, if I get 5 sales, sign-ups, then you made $51, because that's $400, okay? That's not going to happen, okay? I do this, send out 400, you're not going to only get 5 sign-ups, but that's all you're trying to do. You're trying to really just break even. You want to focus on breaking even so you can do it again, but you're not going to do that. So what's going to happen is whatever you get, let's say you get 15 sales, then let's just say 20 for good. 20 sales, and you're going to make $1,600. So let's say you're going to make $1,600, right? Off of doing this campaign, and then you take this money and you do it again. You do it again. But if you got a bad capture page and a bad sales page, it don't matter. Okay, you gotta know how to put words on paper to make people buy stuff. If you don't know how to do that, you're gonna have an issue. Okay, there's a learning curve to every part of this of the marketing game. And if you don't know the learning curves, that's why you need to have a mentor that can show you how to do it all the way, so you don't just constantly fail and then, things like that. Because everything works. There is no scam business, like MCA not a scam, or TLC ain't a scam. It ain't nothing about the businesses that's a scam. It's just what you don't know. And there's nothing wrong with not knowing, but that's just the case, okay? So you got to learn these things. I paid a lot of money to learn the things that I know. I didn't do all of this stuff for free. You understand what I'm saying? My knowledge base comes from me spending money, spending time, getting better at it. I failed before. We all fail. like I say, life is created. Everything is started from falling first. Like, I mean, babies crawl before they walk. When they try to stand up, they fall. When you ride a bike, you fall first. You don't just ride immediately. So this is the same thing, but you got to have the mindset and the power to know that if this is what you really want, if you really don't want to work no more, if you really don't want to have a 9 to 5 no more, then you got to be willing to go through the learning curve. Okay, you got to be willing to go through the learning curve because it's important. All right. Um, a lot of people contact me and they act as if they really they really want to make money and they really want to run a business. But there's a big difference between running a business and working a job. It's just a big difference, very big difference. Okay, it's determination. If you don't put in the work, you get no result. And when you're running your own business, you know, some people are at their job right now not doing anything, but they just getting paid because they're on the clock. You know, you can't do that over here. All right. So, with that being said, this is a strategy that you can use with Info USA. And once again, let me also give you that website where you can create the postcards for free, which is canva.com. What else are you going to need? I want to make sure I give you everything you need. You're going to need canva.com to create the postcard. Info USA, they're going to do the mailing. And I always tell you to get lean domain search to get your, find your domain. And that'll get you going. All right. So that's a lot different than trying to do it, Facebook post or all these different type of things. That's not going to get you a consistent, predictable income. Okay. The way that you get consistent, predictable income is you invest in yourself, you spend time, you build a campaign correctly, and then money comes. All right. Anybody that's telling you it's super easy, all you got to do, they lying to you. And if you want to believe that lie and go follow that lie, it's going to be your fault when you don't make no money, and then you starting to look at it like, well, they told me this and I didn't make no money. I did this for 6 months. Well, that's because you're doing it the wrong way for 6 months. You're trying to save money for 6 months. You believe in lies, okay? That's not the way you make money. You make money by running the business and learning how to do it for real. And I don't sugarcoat anything, and anybody that don't like it, that's fine with me, But I'm honest, okay? That's just the truth. So with that being said, if you are an MCA and you want training, text me at the number below, want training. If you're not an MCA, you can click the link below and join MCA, but make sure you text me that you in when you sign up. And because you can either, like I say, you can always go and try to do this on your own. And like I say, you can achieve it. It's achievable. But if you want the learning curve to be cut short, contact me, lock arms with me, and I can show you how to do this. Okay. So therefore, you won't have these issues. Okay. So with that being said, I hope this kind of gave you something that you can use. Okay, because like I said, you can do it both ways. You can do it on the opportunity side, and you do it on the benefit side. So this is the opportunity side. You don't have a big following on on the internet. These people have never been marketed to. These people are looking for home-based businesses, and they not all online being confused. So you can actually, you're the direct marketer when somebody is holding your postcard, right? And they're reading what you wrote on this postcard that was mailed to them with their name on it. They're focused on you. When you online, you can, oh shoot, add here, add there, add there. So it takes a lot out of it. It's a mind thing. Okay. So with that being said, I'm Gregory Butcher. I'm out. I hope you had you enjoyed this, and I'll be doing more and more trainings. I got a lot more things that I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to do it the correct way. I'm on Craigslist. I got a Craigslist training. have a Facebook training. It's going to be some real trainings that's going to show you the different ways to do everything, and I'm going to be putting them up on this channel. So subscribe to this channel so you can so you can receive the notifications when I do it, and go implement them and see how they work. All right. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.